Yesterday, after I spoke to you, I was able to get in touch with the CEO of the Kenya Association of Manufacturers. And he informed me they also have an outbreak association. We need to link up this association with our association. Ultimately, what we want to see is Pakistan exporting her product into Kenya, Kenya exporting her product into Pakistan. Currently, our main export is tea to Pakistan, and Pakistan exports rice to Kenya. There are so many other products that we are making. Kenya is an agricultural country. I have seen tractors here, and I would want to see our farmers getting the tractors from here. So this is what we are aiming for. We want closer collaboration. I think as an industry or as a business people, we come from government. Our role is to bring policies into place
that could be used by our foundries. So we would like you to just shed some more light on it and guide our foundries into exporting to Africa through Kenya. Thank you very much. And I would request somebody if let's not make language our barrier. हम अपनी ज़बान को अपनी समझने की वजह से रोके ना अपनी लर्निंग को. लिहाजा कोई अगर इसको ट्रांसलेट की ज़रूरत हुई कोई चीज़ समझ ना आए तो प्लीज़ हाथ खड़ा कर दीजिएगा तो उर्दू में कोई बता शायद आप कर देना. ठीक है? Okay. So if somebody will not understand what you're saying, they'll raise their hands and we'll do Urdu translation with your permission. Thank you. On to you.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting us again. We were here yesterday. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the association for putting up this exhibition. It's very well organized. It has a lot for one to learn. Since yesterday, we have learned a lot. And what we are looking for is collaboration. It's partnership. The Kenya High Commission in Islamabad, our role is to enhance the bilateral engagement between Kenya and Pakistan. When we trade together, the benefit goes to our people. All of you, as industry players, the industries you have, you are uplifting the living standard of your people. The same way with us in Kenya. So I don't know whether you have specific questions, but what I would propose going forward. Of 54 million people. But we are members of the East African community, which comprises of 7 countries. That's Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, and Democratic Republic of Kenya, of Congo, sorry. All those 7 countries have a population of over 300 million.
30 करोड़ है. अफ्रीका के 7 ममालिक जिसकी पॉपुलेशन जिसमें 30 करोड़ लोग हैं, इनके दरमियान में एग्रीमेंट ये है कि आप एक सरहद को एक जगह के ऊपर आप चीज़ इंपोर्ट कर लें तो वो 7 ममालिक के अंदर आप उसको मूव कर सकते. वो आपको दोबारा किसी मसले में किसी कस्टम्स के अंदर दोबारा जाना नहीं. सो वो पोर्ट ऑफ मंबासा से या पोर्ट ऑफ दारुसलाम से अगर एंटर हो जाती है तो एक ही दफ़ा में आप कस्टम से गुजरते हैं और इसके बाद आपकी जो प्रोडक्ट है उसकी रीच 7 ममालिक। 24 में इन 7 ममालिक की करेंसी एक ही करनी थी, जो अब 2027 में ऐसा होगा, क्योंकि अफ्रीका अपने आप को ये एक करेंसी पे तैयार 24 तक अगले साल तक नहीं कर सकेगा, सो 27 तक मैक्सिमम इन्होंने कर लिया। लिहाजा मुख्तलिफ करेंसीज के इश्यूज भी आगे रिजॉल्व हो गए।
In particular products like 20 or 30, where we can agree within the EAC setup, we lower duties on these products and including also other barriers. This can be done, but then it's up to you to come up with the products that you can propose and share with us.
The commission in Kenya is to secure the market for Pakistan imports. So I would suggest that you can even talk to my colleague in Kenya, the commercial attaché. He can find a summary of the market for you because that is part of his work. So those are
कि जो चीज़ें पाकिस्तान इस वक्त एक्सपोर्ट दुनिया को कर रहा है वही केनिया को एक्सपोर्ट कर सकता है। हमें इनके पास कोई लिस्ट है जो कि हमें ये प्रोवाइड कर देंगे, हम भी आके आप लोगों से शेयर कर लेंगे, हमें मिल जाती है। लेकिन वो ये कहते हैं कि जी पाकिस्तानी कमर्शियल काउंसलर जो कीनिया में इस वक्त है उसका काम ये है कि उन्होंने हमें हमारे जैसी कंपनीज को जिन्होंने एक्सपोर्ट करना है वो लिस्ट प्रोवाइड करें और पॉसिबिलिटीज़ बताएं। आप उनसे रब्ता करें। वो कहते हैं मैं आपको पाकिस्तानी अपने काउंटर पार्ट का एड्रेस कॉन्टैक्ट दे दूँगा और वो अभी आपको वो सारी चीज़ें प्रोवाइड कर देंगे।
Have agreed to have one trade area. So far, 54 countries have signed the agreement. And from January last year, trading started between the countries. For the first time last year, we were able to, as a country, Kenya, to export car batteries from Kenya to Ghana. So I'm coming back to my statement that Kenya is open for business. You can use Kenya as
African continental what is free trade agreement. African continental free trade agreement. उसके तहत पहली दफा इस साल कीनिया ने गाड़ियों की बैटरियां युगांडा घाना को उन्होंने एक्सपोर्ट की बगैर किसी वो जो फ्री ट्रेड में बगैर किसी रुकावट के। इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि आपकी प्रोडक्ट जब केनियन पोर्ट के ऊपर आकर और कस्टम क्लियर होती है तो वो 7 ममालिक में फ्रीली कहीं भी पर भी जा सकती है। सो आपके लिए वो जो हर मुल्क का कस्टम वाला मामला है वो खत्म हो गया और ये एक बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है। और हम वो ये कहते हैं कि आप लोग ये एक मशवरा दिया गया कि हम एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप इस्टेब्लिश कर लें और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के अंदर जो लोग इंटरेस्टेड हैं वो उसका हिस्सा बन जाएं। उनके सवालात के जवाबात हम देने की कोशिश करेंगे। ये उन्होंने प्रपोजल दिया।
Many people, businessmen over here as well, they might be present over here, including me. There are people who are already working in Africa, in many countries of Africa, Zimbabwe, Ghana, various countries. And I think that's because only these few people know about the incentives that are being given over there, and they're not very well aware of what's actually happening. So is it possible that we actually develop a portal or something of that sort which can help and facilitate not only the Pakistani but also the Kenyan people, where we could exchange details of various suppliers, manufacturers, and vice versa. So buyers and suppliers from Kenya would be acting as buyers from Pakistan, and buyers from Pakistan would be acting as suppliers and suppliers from Pakistan to Kenya. So if that can be done, if all this data could be arranged and could be shared to the.
We have the investment portal that is concerned with providing information on the investment projects in Kenya. I think Pakistan also has an investment authority, and between them they have an MOU. I think they have an MOU between them. But the key to entering our market is through the private sector. So the private sector, like your Foundry Association, you have the contacts of your members. On our Kenyan side, on the Foundry side, we could also be having the contacts of the people dealing in certain areas and the opportunities available. So the first linkage is to link your association with your association back home. We can also expose you to the information, that information you want on the investment platforms. We'll share the information because it's existing. We have a platform that provides, the portal that provides information about what is
address at that level. And then when it comes to promotions and market awareness, that one we can also collaborate between private and the government, and also government and government.
समझ लीजिएगा पीपल है। सवाल ये पूछा गया था कि क्या ऐसा पोर्टल, क्या हुकूमती कोई ऐसा वेबसाइट के ऊपर फैसिलिटी है कि जहां पर ये इन्वेस्टमेंट जो केन्या में की जा सकती है वो वहां तक हमारी एक्सेस हो या कोई डेवलप कर लिया जाए। जवाब इम्पोर्टेंट है। उन्होंने कहा कि हाँ, जिस तरह पाकिस्तान में इन्वेस्टमेंट पोर्टल है इसी तरह केन्या का भी है, लेकिन कोलैबोरेशन प्राइवेट लेवल के ऊपर ज़्यादा रेकमेंडेड है। हमारी एसोसिएशन केन्या की फाउंड्री एसोसिएशन से राब्ता कर ले या केन्या की उस एसोसिएशन से राब्ता कर ले कि जिस एसोसिएशन के अंदर हम अपनी एक्सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, और हमारी कंपनीज को, प्राइवेट कंपनीज को प्राइवेट कंपनी से जोड़ दें। प्राइवेट लेवल के ऊपर ये काम करना आसान है, और जब ये एक्सपोर्ट के दरवाजे खुलते हैं तो फिर हुकूमत के ऑफिसर्स का काम पॉलिसीज फैसिलिटेट करने के लिए पॉलिसीज बनाना है। वो ये कहते हैं कि वो फिर हम उस पे हम अपना हिस्सा कर दें, लेकिन बात ये समझ लें, प्राइवेट इदारों हुकूमती लेवल के ऊपर अपना वक्त ना लगाना। जो प्राइवेट इदारे प्राइवेट एक्सपोर्ट के कस्टमर्स को ढूंढते हैं।
I have one request, that when you organize this kind of exhibition, if you can share this information early enough, and I'm hoping when we establish the portal or the WhatsApp group, then you can be able to send that information to Kenya, to have Kenyan exhibitors here, or to come and see what you have here. Like we came yesterday, we launched what you have. So if we can have business people from Kenya interested in the industries that you have, then they can also be able to attend. Go far between Kenya and
एग्जीबिशंस की अगर खबर हमें पहले मिल जाए तो हमारी केनियन कंपनीज पार्टिसिपेट कर सकती हैं। मैडम, this was the first time that we approached commercial counselors, because we understand that for us, for our industry, it is a matter of survival for the foundries to go into export market. Now, this is a long way to travel. And what we did, in the previous exhibitions, we have requested ambassadors, and we did not realize the role of commercial counselors. We've been very, very lucky to have a person like you, an ambassador like you, who is as strong as commercial counselors and the rest of your team, to guide us into the direction that we want to go to. And what you've just said, we will do that next time. This will happen after 2 years now.